Ever find yourself caught in the money maze? Wondering if there's an escape route from the never-ending rat race? Well, you're in the right place, because today, we're diving into the ultimate guide: master money and escape the rat race. Picture this: money. It's not just green paper. It's the game changer in life's grand chessboard. But here's the catch: how we perceive and navigate this game can either set us free or keep us running on the hamster wheel of the rat race. It's not just about budgets and bank statements. It's about understanding the essence of money, dissecting the traps laid out by societal norms, and redefining how we view wealth. This is your guide to mastering the art of money, freeing yourself from the chains of the rat race. Stick around, because we're not just scratching the surface. We're digging deep into the core of financial freedom. So, what's in store for you today? We'll unravel the secrets of the rat race, identify the habits that keep you financially chained, and explore powerful mindsets that lead to prosperity. And here's the deal: if you're tired of the endless race and ready to rewrite your financial story, hit that subscribe button, because this journey is about to get real. Are you ready to master money and escape the rat race? Let's get started by uncovering what is money and its role in our lives, from the topic, how to escape the rat race. Picture this: you've got this magical tool that's been around for centuries, making the world go round. Yeah, that's money. But what is it really? And why does it have such a hold on us? Back in the day, people used to trade goods. If you had chickens and wanted some veggies, you'd swap with the farmer next door. It was a bit like bartering, but it had its challenges. Imagine carrying around a bunch of chickens every time you wanted a new pair of shoes. Not so practical, right? So someone brilliant came up with the idea of using something everyone valued as a middleman. And voila, money was born. It's like a universal language for trading stuff. Now, instead of wrangling chickens, you just exchange some dollar bills for those stylish shoes. But money isn't just about buying things. It's like the VIP pass to life's experiences. Want to travel? You'll need some money for that plane ticket. Dreaming of a cozy home? Money helps you turn that dream into a reality. It's the passport to your aspirations. Now let's talk about its role in our daily life. From the moment you wake up to the time you go to bed, money is pulling strings behind the scenes. Ever grab that cup of coffee on your way to work? Money's involved. How about the roof over your head? Yep, money plays a part there too. But here's the kicker: money is not just about spending. It's a tool that can work for you. Imagine it as a loyal sidekick on your quest for a better life. It helps you save for rainy days, invest in your future, and gives you the freedom to make choices without constantly checking your wallet. In a nutshell, money is the superhero of our story, swooping in to make things happen. It's not about having stacks of cash for the sake of it. It's about using it wisely to craft the life you want. So, the next time you pull out your wallet, remember, you're holding more than bills. You're holding the key to endless possibilities. All right, guys, now let's talk about the rat race. Picture this: you're in a bustling city, surrounded by people sprinting in all directions. You see Bob, a regular guy with big dreams, a mortgage, and a pile of bills. Now, Bob's on a hamster wheel, just like you and me, running, but going nowhere fast. Bob wakes up, hits the snooze button a couple of times, rushes through breakfast, and dashes off to a job he's not thrilled about. Sound familiar? It's the classic rat race routine. Now Bob's chasing promotions, bigger cars, and the illusion of success, thinking it will bring him happiness. Little does he know, he's stuck in a cycle, like a hamster on that spinning wheel. Imagine the rat race as a fancy carnival ride. It looks flashy, it's got lights, and it promises thrills, but guess what? It's a loop. You pay the price, you get on, and you're trapped in this cycle of chasing the next big thing. It's not real progress, it's an illusion of progress. Now, Bob's story is not just his. It's a tale many of us know too well. We're all trying to keep up. But with what? More debt, more stress, and less time for what truly matters. It's like running on that carnival ride, thinking you'll reach a destination, but you end up back where you started, the illusion of progress. Here's the kicker: the rat race isn't a sprint. It's a marathon with no finish line. You run and run, but there's always something more to chase. Now let's not get me wrong, ambition is great, but when it turns into a never-ending chase for more, it becomes a trap. So what's the alternative? Well, imagine hopping off that flashy carnival ride and taking a stroll in a peaceful park. No flashy lights, no dizzying loops, just you, the fresh air, and the freedom to choose your path. That's escaping the rat race. It's about breaking free from the cycle, making choices that align with your values, and finding joy in the journey. Now, picture Bob realizing he doesn't need the flashy carnival ride to be happy. He starts a small gardening business because he loves being outdoors. He takes control of his time and, bit by bit, breaks free from the exhausting race. The moral of the story: life's too short to spend it running in circles. Break free, find your park, and enjoy the stroll. The rat race is just an illusion. It's time to break free from the traps and create a life that's authentically yours. Now let's shine a light on the habits that keep you poor. You see, it's not always the big expenses that drain our wallets. Sometimes it's the small leaks that sink the ship. Imagine this. You grab your morning coffee on the way to work, maybe a snack in the afternoon, and those impulse purchases that seem harmless at the time. But guess what? These seemingly innocent habits add up, turning your budget into a leaky boat. Remember, the title of our journey: Master Money and Escape the Rat Race. And here's where it gets interesting. Picture this scenario: you've just received your paycheck, and before you know it, it's slipping through your fingers like sand. Why? Impulse spending. It's the silent money killer, and we've all been there. But fear not, because we're not here to shame anyone. We're here to shed light and provide solutions. Let's dive into the deep end of these habits. Have you ever heard the phrase, money talks, but it never says goodbye? Well, unless you're investing in a bottomless pit, that money is saying goodbye faster than you think. One of the biggest culprits is procrastination. Delaying financial decisions can cost you big time. Remember, every dollar saved is a dollar earned, and every dollar invested is a dollar that can grow. Don't let procrastination be the anchor that holds you back. Peter Lynch, who once said, "The stock market is filled with individuals who know the price of everything, but the value of nothing." This quote isn't just about the stock market, it's a profound reminder to focus on the value of your money. Are your spending habits aligning with your financial goals, or are you just keeping up with the trends? Another bad habit: the fear of taking calculated risks. It's natural to be cautious, but too much fear can paralyze your financial growth. Remember, the biggest risk is not taking any risk. A gem from the great Mark Zuckerberg. Calculated risks, whether in investments or career moves, can be the game changers that propel you forward. So, as we navigate through these habits, keep the title in mind. It's not just about breaking free from the mundane, it's about breaking free from these habits that keep you shackled. Now let's talk about production versus consumption mindset from the topic Master Money and Escape the Rat Race. If you're finding this video helpful and want to see more content like this, let me know by commenting the word video below. Imagine it like this: you've got two mindsets in the boxing ring, and only one can be the heavyweight champion. Let's first talk about the collector mindset. This guy is all about gathering, grabbing, and hoarding. It's like going to a buffet and piling your plate sky high with everything, whether you can finish it or not. Now imagine applying that to life, always wanting more, buying things just because, and drowning in a sea of stuff. Sound familiar? Now on the other side, we've got the creator mindset. This is the guy who's not just grabbing stuff, he's making stuff. It's not about what he can get, it's about what he can give. Think of it like planting seeds. You invest a little time and effort, and eventually you reap the rewards. That's the essence of the creator mindset. Let's break it down further. The collector is the person who buys the latest gadgets, designer clothes, and fancy dinners. They're living for the moment, always chasing the next thing. But here's the twist. These things don't last. It's like building a sandcastle. The tide will wash it away sooner or later. Now shift your focus to the creator. This person is investing in skills, building things that last, and creating value, not just for themselves, but for others too. It's like building a foundation for a house, sturdy, strong, and lasting. The creator understands that by contributing, they can make a lasting impact. Think about it in terms of your daily choices. Are you a collector or a creator? Are you buying things just for the sake of having them? Or are you investing your time and energy in things that matter? It's not about saying no to all the fun stuff. It's about finding a balance and realizing that creating can be just as fulfilling, if not more. And here's the kicker. The creator mindset often leads to financial success. Why? Because when you're creating value, whether through a product, service, or skill, people are willing to pay for it. It's not about hoarding money. It's about earning it by making a positive impact. It's a win-win. So ask yourself, are you collecting or creating? Are you stuck in the cycle of more, or are you building something that lasts? The choice is yours, my friend. Join the creator mindset. And who knows, you might just be on the path to financial greatness. Now let's talk about a game changer, the art of mastering money through mindful spending. You see, it's not just about pinching pennies or creating a complex spreadsheet. It's about developing a keen awareness of where your money goes and making intentional choices to sculpt your financial future. Picture this. You're on a journey, and every dollar is a stepping stone. The title of our video, Master Money and Escape the Rat Race. It's a roadmap for what we're about to explore. So, let's dive into the world of mindful spending. Mindful spending is like having a conversation with your wallet. You're not yelling at it, you're just having a friendly chat. Hey, Mr. Wallet, where are we going today? Fancy a coffee or saving up for that dream vacation? It's about being conscious of your choices and aligning them with your financial goals. Here's the deal, needs and wants. They're like cousins. Sometimes it's hard to tell them apart, right? Mindful spending is your GPS, helping you navigate through the endless aisles of desires. It's not about depriving yourself, it's about prioritizing. So, the next time you're tempted by that shiny object, ask yourself, does this align with my journey to master money and escape the rat race? Let me share a little secret. The key to mindful spending is having a plan. Budgets aren't scary, they're your financial BFFs. Think of it as your roadmap, guiding you toward your goals. And hey, we're not saying you can't treat yourself, life is meant to be enjoyed. But wouldn't it be sweeter if your treats didn't sabotage your dreams of financial freedom? Here's a tip. Before swiping that card, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, is this a need or a want? If it's a need, go ahead. If it's a want, maybe hit the brakes and give it a second thought. That's mindful spending in action. Now, let's bring it back to our video title, Master Money and Escape the Rat Race. Imagine every dollar you save is a step toward breaking free from that wheel. Mindful spending is your secret weapon to escape the traps of the rat race. It's not about restriction, it's about liberation. And guess what? The beauty of mindful spending is that it evolves with you. As your goals change, your spending adapts. It's like upgrading to a new level in a game. Each level brings new challenges, but you've got the skills to conquer them. So, as we continue on our quest to master money and escape the rat race, remember, mindful spending is your sidekick. It's the Robin to your financial Batman, helping you navigate the urban jungle of expenses and emerge victorious. All right, let's talk about breaking free from debt and escape the rat race. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine you're drowning in debt, bills piling up, and every paycheck feels like a drop in an endless ocean of obligations. It's a tough spot, but guess what? Many have been there and turned their financial ship around. One such hero in the debt-free saga is Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey, a financial guru, found himself swimming in debt, a whopping $4 million to be precise. Did he throw in the towel? Absolutely not. Instead, he embraced a strategy that not only saved him, but also inspired millions. Dave used what he calls the debt snowball. Picture this. You start small, tackling the smallest debt first, then move on to the next. It's like rolling a snowball down a hill, picking up momentum. Before you know it, you've conquered your debts. Now let's break down this strategy. Step 1. List your debts from smallest to largest. It's not about the size, it's about momentum. Step 2. Attack the smallest debt with everything you've got while making minimum payments on the rest. Once it's done, roll that victory into the next debt. Repeat until you're debt-free. Simple, right? But Dave's story isn't unique. There's also Suze Orman, a financial powerhouse who clawed her way out of debt. Her story teaches us the power of facing our financial realities head-on. She didn't sugarcoat it. She tackled her debt with a vengeance. Suze teaches us that acknowledging the issue is the first step towards liberation. Now, let's talk about your liberation plan. It's not just about specific strategies, it's about a mindset shift. First off, cut those credit cards. It's like trying to swim with an anchor around your ankle. Make a list of your debts, big or small, and face them head-on. Don't be afraid to negotiate with creditors, they're human too. They might surprise you. Next up, let's talk about emergency funds. Life happens, right? Car repairs, medical bills, you name it. Having a safety net can be a game changer. Start small, build it up, and watch how it cushions those unexpected blows without diving back into debt. Remember, this isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. Consistency is key. Set realistic goals, celebrate small victories, and keep that eye on the prize, a debt-free life. Now let's move to the next topic from Master Money and escape the rat race, that is, the power of income streams beyond the 9-to-5. Picture this, you have a job, right? But what if I told you that relying solely on that one paycheck is like putting all your eggs in one basket? Risky, right? That's where income streams come into play. It's like having multiple baskets, each with its own set of eggs. Now let's keep it real. A regular job is cool, pays the bills. But what if you could do more? What if you could have money rolling in even when you're not punching that clock? That's the power of income streams. So what are these magical streams, you ask? Well, they're like little rivers of money flowing into your life. It could be a side hustle, freelancing, investments basically, anything that brings in extra cash. Imagine having money strolling in while you sip your coffee, scroll through Instagram, or even sleep. It's not a dream, it's a strategy. Here's the deal, relying only on a 9-to-5 job is like having one flavor of ice cream for the rest of your life. Boring. Income streams add variety to your financial menu. And who doesn't love options? Now, let me hit you with a truth bomb. Job security is a myth. Companies change, industries evolve, and the safe job might not be so safe after all. Income streams? They're your financial bodyguards. They've got your back when the job market gets a bit shaky. Think of income streams as your backup dancers in the dance of life. When one takes a break, the others keep the rhythm going. It's financial harmony, my friend. But hey, I get it. Starting something new can be scary. It's like jumping into a pool for the first time. You're unsure, a bit nervous, but once you're in, you wonder why you didn't do it sooner. Same with income streams. It might feel daunting at first, but the rewards? Oh, they're worth it. Remember, it's not about ditching your job entirely. It's about expanding your financial portfolio. It's like having a garden with different types of flowers, each beautiful in its own way. Your income streams? They're the vibrant blooms in your financial garden. So whether it's a side hustle, freelancing gig, or an investment opportunity, explore those income streams. Break free from the 9-to-5 handcuffs and let your money dance to a different beat. Because when your money has more sources to flow from, you're not just financially stable, you're rocking the financial runway. Now let's dive into a game-changing aspect of our journey to master money and escape the rat race that is economic independence through entrepreneurship and small business. Picture this, you as the captain of your own ship, steering towards financial freedom. It's not just a dream, it's a tangible goal within your reach. Ever felt stuck in the 9-to-5 grind, looking for something more? Well, you're not alone. The traditional rat race has its limits, and that's where entrepreneurship steps in. Imagine creating your own path, defining your own success. That's the essence of economic independence. Entrepreneurship isn't just for tech wizards or business gurus, it's for anyone with a passion and a drive to make things happen. Whether it's baking, consulting, or crafting, there's a business waiting for you. And that's where the title of our video comes in, Master Money and Escape the Rat Race. Because that's what entrepreneurship does. It hands you the keys to your financial destiny. Now, small businesses, they're the unsung heroes of economic independence. You don't need to build a tech empire. Even a local bakery or an online store can be your ticket out of the rat race. These businesses not only provide financial freedom, but also contribute to the community and the economy. It's a win-win. Thinking about starting your own venture? Don't let fear hold you back. Remember, every big success started with a small step. The journey might have its ups and downs, but the destination is worth it, mastering money and escaping the rat race. Consider this: the average millionaire has 7 streams of income. Starting a small business could be one of yours. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter and building a legacy for yourself. And here's the thing: economic independence isn't just about making money. It's about having the freedom to live life on your terms. It's about waking up excited for the day, knowing that you're building something meaningful. All right, let's talk about investing in skills and escape the rat race. First things first, why are your skills a big deal? Well, think of them as your superpowers. The better your skills, the more super you become in your field. It's like leveling up in a video game, but instead of defeating dragons, you conquer real-life challenges and climb the success ladder. Now, investing in skills doesn't mean you need a PhD or to spend years in a classroom. It's about finding what you love, what you're good at, and then giving it a little extra love. Maybe it's learning to code, mastering graphic design, or becoming a social media guru. The key is to pick something that makes you jump out of bed in the morning. Let's break it down a bit. Remember, it's not just about what you learn, it's about how you apply it. Take Bob, for example. He decided to invest in his photography skills. Now, he's not just taking pictures, he's capturing moments that tell powerful stories. His newfound skills turned his hobby into a side hustle, bringing in extra cash and a ton of satisfaction. Now here's a game changer: continuous learning. The world is evolving, and so should you. Don't be afraid to try new things, whether it's online courses, workshops, or learning from the pros. The more you know, the more versatile and valuable you become. Let's not forget the job market. Employers love a candidate who's a skill ninja. When they see you've got a diverse set of skills, it's like waving a magic wand that opens doors to new opportunities. You become the Swiss Army knife of your industry, always ready for any task. Now, you might be thinking, but I'm not a tech genius or a creative wizard. No worries. Skills aren't just about coding or designing, they can be people skills too. Imagine being the person everyone wants on their team because you're a fantastic communicator or a problem-solving guru. Those skills are just as valuable. Let's talk about passion. When you invest in skills you're passionate about, it doesn't feel like work. It feels like you're unlocking a new level in a game you adore. So, whether you're into cooking, painting, or mastering the art of storytelling, let that passion drive your skill investments. In a nutshell, investing in skills is like planting seeds in your personal garden. As they grow, they'll not only make you more valuable in the job market, but also bring joy and fulfillment to your life. Now let's talk about the next topic from Master Money and Escape the Rat Race. That is, community and collaboration. You see, in the game of building wealth, it's not always about going solo. It's like having a team of superheroes. Each member brings something unique to the table, making the collective stronger than the individual parts. Imagine you're in a community where everyone has a different skill or resource. Bob is good at numbers, Sally's a marketing genius, and Dave has a garage full of tools. Now, picture them coming together, sharing ideas, helping each other out. That's the magic of collective wealth building. It's not just about what you can do alone, but what you can achieve together. Think about it. Pooling resources, whether it's knowledge, time, or tools, can be a game changer. Instead of reinventing the wheel, you're riding on a well-oiled machine. Collaboration is like having a financial potluck where everyone brings a dish and you end up with a feast. It's a win-win situation, but it's not just about what you can get from the community. It's also about what you can give. You might be the spreadsheet guru, and someone else might be the social media maven. By sharing your expertise, you not only contribute to the community, but also position yourself as a valuable member. Now let's spice things up with an imaginary story. Meet Sarah and Tom, two friends who decided to start a small business together. Sarah had the artistic flair, while Tom was a tech genius. Instead of going at it alone, they joined forces. The result? A booming online venture that neither could have achieved solo. It's like peanut butter and jelly, good on their own, but unbeatable together. And hey, it's not just about business collaborations. Even in everyday life, your network can open doors you never thought possible. Whether it's a job lead, an investment opportunity, or just some good advice, your community can be a treasure trove of possibilities. But I get it. Building a community takes time, just like growing a garden. You plant the seeds, nurture them, and over time, you have a flourishing ecosystem. So start small. Join a local club, participate in community events, or even connect with like-minded individuals online. The key is to surround yourself with people who inspire, challenge, and support you. Remember, it's not about the quantity, but the quality of connections. One strong bond can outweigh 100 shallow ones. So, nurture those relationships, be genuine, and watch how your collective wealth grows. In a nutshell, community and collaboration aren't just buzzwords. They're the secret sauce to building wealth that lasts. So go out there, find your financial comrades, and let's build that collective wealth. All right, let's talk about time management and goal setting, and escape the rat race. Picture this: you have 24 hours in a day, just like everyone else. The difference lies in how you use those precious hours. So let's hack the clock together. Ever feel like there's too much to do and not enough time? Trust me, we've all been there. But fear not, because here's the secret sauce: time management. It's not about squeezing every minute dry, it's about making every minute count. Now let's keep it real simple. Grab a pen and paper or open that note app on your phone. List down your top priorities, the must-dos. Got them? Great. Now, tackle them one by one. This isn't just a to-do list, it's your roadmap to success. And here's a gem from the legendary Steve Jobs. Your time is limited. Don't waste it living someone else's life. Wise words, right? Steve knew a thing or two about making every moment count. So ask yourself, are you living your life or someone else's script? Moving on to goal setting, the North Star guiding your journey. Imagine setting sail without a destination. Sounds chaotic, right? Same goes for life. Set clear, achievable goals. Start small. Dream big. Whether it's conquering a new skill or saving for that dream vacation, goals keep you focused. Now let's break down the process. SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. It's not just a fancy acronym. It's your recipe for success. Specific goals clarify your vision. Measurable ones track progress. Achievable goals keep you motivated. Relevant goals align with your dreams. And time-bound goals create urgency. Let me share a nugget from Elon Musk, the man behind SpaceX and Tesla. He once said, "If something is important enough, even if the odds are stacked against you, you should still do it." Elon's all about setting audacious goals. So aim for the stars. And even if you land on the moon, it's a win. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: distractions. We're living in a world full of shiny objects demanding for our attention. But fear not. You've got the power of focus. Break your day into chunks, tackle tasks in focused bursts, and watch distractions fade away. And remember, it's okay to say no. Your time is precious, so spend it on things that matter. Don't spread yourself thin like peanut butter on too many tasks. Channel your energy into what truly moves the needle. In a nutshell, time management and goal setting aren't just buzzwords. They're your allies in the battle for success. Plan your day like you're planning a road trip. Set your goals like you're aiming for the stars. And as you navigate this journey, keep in mind the wisdom of those who've walked this path before you. Now let's talk about the next topic from Master Money and Escape the Rat Race, that is, balancing life and wealth. First off, why is balance so important? Well, picture this. You're stacking blocks, one for work, one for family, one for health, and don't forget fun. If one block is too high, the tower might tumble. We want a tower that stands tall, right? Now, wealth isn't just about the dollar bills, it's about having enough to enjoy life without drowning in stress. It's like having your cake and eating it too, but with money and happiness. So, how do you get that perfect recipe? Start by setting goals, not just financial ones, but life goals. What's your dream? A cozy home, a trip around the world, or maybe just a peaceful Sunday brunch? Knowing what you want gives direction to your money moves. Next up, budgeting. I know, it sounds like adulting 101, but it's your financial GPS. You wouldn't drive without knowing where you're headed, right? Same goes for money. Track your spending, cut back on the unnecessary, and watch those savings grow. But hey, it's not all about cutting back. Treat yourself. Plan for some guilt-free spending. Maybe it's a new gadget, a spa day, or a fancy dinner. It's like giving yourself a high five for being awesome with your money. Now, life's not just about the green stuff. It's about experiences, relationships, and making memories. So, invest time in your loved ones. They say the best things in life are free, and they might just be right. And guess what? Taking care of your health is an investment too. A healthy you is a wealthy you. Simple daily exercises, mindful eating, it's like putting money in the bank of your well-being. Don't forget to give back. Remember that tower of blocks? Well, add one for making a positive impact. Whether it's volunteering, supporting a cause, or just spreading kindness, it's the secret sauce to a fulfilling life. So set goals, budget like a boss, treat yourself, cherish relationships, invest in your health, and sprinkle some kindness. It's not a tightrope walk, it's a dance, and you're the star. Balance isn't about juggling, it's about harmonizing. Money and life, hand in hand, waltzing towards your dreams. Find that rhythm, and you've cracked the code to a truly rich life. And there you have it, guys. The ultimate guide to mastering money and escaping the rat race. Remember this, life is too short for the rat race. Embrace the journey, learn from the challenges, and savor every step toward financial freedom. Whether you're dreaming of entrepreneurship, diversifying income streams, or simply finding balance, the power is in your hands. You can enjoy any audiobook for free by clicking on the link below the video. You can also find a list of suggested books and where to buy them below. The purpose of this video is to educate you on various aspects of investing, and not to give you any specific investment advice. Investing involves risks and uncertainties, and you should always do your own research and consult with qualified professionals before making any financial decisions. However, past performance does not guarantee future results, and you should always consider the risk of investments before putting your money at stake. If you find this video helpful, I recommend you watch my next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Also, feel free to leave your comment below. I appreciate your support, and I hope to see you in my next video.